Tale as old as time.
Hello and welcome back to Friday Reads, where we help you find your next read. I'm Jill.
And I'm Julie, and today we're sitting in the classics section at the Kimberly Public Library because today we're featuring books that are a modern spin on a classic tale. So Jill, I'm excited for your first pick.
My first one, I bet you can guess which tale this is. This is The Wilderwood, #1 in a series, For the Wolf by Hannah Whitten. The first daughter is for the throne. The second daughter is for the wolf. As the only second daughter born in centuries, Red has one purpose: to be sacrificed to the wolf in the wood in the hope he'll return the world's captured gods. Red is almost relieved to go, plagued at how dangerous power she can't control. At least she knows that in Wilderwood, she can't hurt those she loves again. But the legends lie. The wolf is a man, not a monster. Her magic is a calling, not a curse. And if she doesn't learn how to use it, the monsters and the gods will swallow the Wilderwood and her world whole. So this was published in June 2021. Yeah, Hannah Whitten, For the Wolf.
My first pick today comes from our YA collection. It's To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. This was published back in 2018. This is the first book in the 100 Kingdoms series, and it's a retelling of Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid. So in this story, Princess Lyra is Siren royalty and the most lethal of them all. With the hearts of 17 princes in her collection, she's revered across the sea until a twist of fate forces her to kill one of her own. To punish her daughter, the Sea Queen transforms Lyra into the one thing they loathe most: a human. Robbed of her song, Lyra has until the winter solstice to deliver Prince Ilian's heart to the Sea Queen, or she'll remain a human forever. The ocean is the only place the prince calls home, even though he is heir to the most powerful kingdom in the world. Hunting sirens is more than an unsavory hobby. It's his calling. When he rescues a drowning woman in the ocean, she's more than what she appears. She promises to help him find the key to destroying all of siren kind for good. But can he trust her? And just how many deals will he have to barter to eliminate mankind's greatest enemy? So a new spin on The Little Mermaid.
That's so fun. It's a fun topic. These are fun books. So my next one is Beauty and the Beast, called Beastly Beauty by Jennifer Donnelly. This was published in 2024. It's brand new. From the New York Times bestselling award-winning author Jennifer Donnelly comes a revolutionary, gender-swapping retelling of Beauty and the Beast that will forever change how you think about beauty, power, and what it really means to follow your heart. What makes a girl beastly? Is it having too much ambition, being too proud, taking up too much space, or is it just wanting something, anything, too badly? That's the problem Arabella faces when she makes her debut in society. Her parents want her to be sweet and compliant so she can marry well, but try as she might, Arabella can't extinguish the fire burning inside her, the source of her deeper wishes, her wildest dreams. When an attempt to suppress her emotion tragically backfires, a mysterious figure punishes Arabella with a curse, dooming her and everyone she cares about, trapping them in a castle. As the years pass, Arabella abandons hope. The curse is her fault, after all. There's nothing more beastly than a girl who expresses her anger, and the only way to break it is to find a boy who loves her for her true self, a cruel task for a girl who's been told she's impossible to love. As the years pass, she abandons hope. Then a handsome thief named Bo makes his way into the castle. The captive servants are thrilled, convinced he is the one to break the curse. But Bo, spooked by the castle's strange and forbidding ladies-in-waiting, and by the malevolent presence that stalks its corridors at night, only wants to escape. He learned long ago that love is only an illusion. If Bo and Arabella have any hope of breaking the curse, they must learn to trust their wounded hearts and realize the cruelest prisons of all are the ones we build for ourselves. So, I wonder who the characters are, if there's a candlestick.
Yeah. Mrs. Potts. All the fun characters from Beauty and the Beast. My second pick also comes from our YA collection, and this is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, published in 2012. So if you're looking for a fantasy sci-fi retelling of Cinderella, this may be a book that you enjoy. Humans and androids crowd the raucous streets of New Beijing. A deadly plague ravages the population. From space, a ruthless lunar people watch, waiting to make their move. No one knows that Earth's fate hinges on one girl. Cinder, a gifted mechanic, is a cyborg. She's a second-class citizen with a mysterious past, reviled by her stepmother and blamed for her stepsister's illness. But when her life becomes intertwined with the handsome Prince Kai's, she suddenly finds herself at the center of an intergalactic struggle and a forbidden attraction. Caught between duty and freedom, loyalty and betrayal, she must uncover secrets about her past in order to protect her world's future. So this is also part of a series. This is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles series. So a new sci-fi fantasy take on Cinderella.
I read that one, and it's really good. It's very good. It's fun. She's like, and she fixes stuff. She's kind of like a little bit of a superhero. So this next one is a Midas's Tale, The Touch of Gold. This is number 1 in a series, so there's more. It's by Annie Sullivan, published in 2018. Gold is wealth, wealth is power, power is a curse. After King Midas's gift, or curse, almost killed his daughter, he relinquished the touch forever. 10 years later, Princess Cora still bears the consequences of her father's wish. Her skin shines golden, rumors follow her everywhere she goes, and she harbors secret powers that are getting harder to hide. Cora spends her days concealed behind gloves and veils. It isn't until charming Duke arrives that Cora believes she could indeed be loved. But their courtship is disrupted when a thief steals treasures her father needs to survive. Thanks to Cora's unique ability to sense gold, only she can find the missing items. As she sails off on her quest, Cora learns that not everything is what it seems. Not her companions or the thieves or Cora herself. Touch of Gold.
Midas's Touch.
Midas's Touch.
My next pick is Recipe for Persuasion by Sonali Dev, published in 2020. And this time, my classic tale with a modern spin is Jane Austen's Persuasion.
Ooh.
So, in Recipe for Persuasion, Chef Ashna desperately needs a new strategy. How else can she save her beloved restaurant and prove to her estranged, overachieving mother that she isn't a complete screw-up? When she's asked to join the cast of Cooking with the Stars, the latest hit reality show teaming chefs with celebrities, it seems like just the leap of faith she needs to put her restaurant back on the map. She's a chef. What's the worst that could happen? Rico Silva, that's what. Being paired with a celebrity who was her first love, the man who ghosted her at the worst possible time in her life, only proves that she has always believed leaps of faith are a recipe for disaster. Winning soccer star Rico Silva isn't too happy to be paired with Ashna either. Losing her years ago almost destroyed him. The only silver lining to this bizarre situation is that he can finally prove to her that he's definitely over her. But when their catastrophic first meeting goes viral, social media becomes obsessed with their chemistry. The competition on the show is fierce, and so is the simmering desire between Ashna and Rico. Every minute they spend together rekindles feelings that pull them toward their disastrous past. Will letting go again be another recipe for heartbreak or a recipe for persuasion? So check this out. This author also did Pride, Prejudice, and Other Flavors too, so kind of seems to like a modern spin on the classics.
I like that. So many of these are love stories too. Like, is love the classic story? So my next one is by an author named Alex Harrell. It's called A Spindle Splintered. This is in the Fractured Fables series. There's a few of these, and they're thin. Yeah. So if you like a quick little story that might be a little different, this one is a take on the one where she pricks her thing, Sleeping Beauty. It's Zinnia Gray's 21st birthday, which is extra special because it's the last birthday she'll ever have. When she was young, an industrial accident left Zinnia with a rare condition. Not much is known about her illness, just that no one has lived past 21. Her best friend Charm is intent on making Zinnia's last birthday special with a full Sleeping Beauty experience, complete with a tower and a spinning wheel. But when Zinnia pricks her fingers, something strange and unexpected happens, and she finds herself falling through worlds with another Sleeping Beauty, just as desperate to escape her fate. So this guy also has, we have here at the library, a Mirror Mended. So there's a Snow White one too. And
those sound fun.
Yeah, oh, fun.
I went to an art exhibit one time downtown Appleton at Foxley's where they did fractured fairy tales. And they had live mannequins acting out the different fractured fairy tales and like what went wrong. So it was really cool.
What went wrong? That would be great. Those fairy tales, a lot went wrong.
Oh, my next pick, This is an obvious one. Look at the cover. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, published in 2014. Another one that comes out of our YA collection. I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be some kind of hero. But when your whole life gets swept up in a tornado, taking you with it, you have no choice but to go along. Sure, I've read the books. I've seen the movies. I know the song about the rainbow and the happy little bluebirds. But I never expected Oz to look like this, to be a place where good witches can't be trusted. Wicked witches may just be the good guys, and winged monkeys can be executed for acts of rebellion. There's still a yellow brick road, but even that's crumbling. What happened? Dorothy. They say she found a way to come back to Oz. They say she seized power and the power went to her head, and now no one is safe. My name is Amy Gum, and I'm the other girl from Kansas. I've been recruited by the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked. I've been trained to fight, and I have a mission. This, of course, is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz. And this is also part of a
better title,
series.
I'd say. Dorothy Must Die.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fun.
And that's the name of the series, the Dorothy Must Die series, which actually has 4 primary works and 19 total works. So,
nice. Nice one. So my next one, I think this is out of the young adult, too. This is Evil Thing. Right one, yeah. Evil Thing by Serena Valentino. There is a whole series of these where they have them featured on the villains. This one is Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil is the perfect villain, stylish, witty, relentless, and possibly cursed. From her lonely childhood to her iconic fashion choices to that fateful car crash, you know the one, Cruella tells it all in a marvelous memoir of a woman doomed. Even the cruelest villains have the best friends, true loves, and daring dreams. Now it's Cruella's turn to share hers. This latest novel by the author of the wildly popular and darkly fascinating Villains series brings readers a tale told by the Evil Thing herself, a tale of complicated bonds of female friendship and mothers and daughters and burning destructive desire. After all, nothing is as simple as black and white. So the first one in this series is The Fairest of Them All, which is, is it Maleficent? Is that
that's
right?
cool.
Yeah.
I like the covers on those.
Fun series.
My last pick is Anna Kay, a love story by Jenny Lee, which was published in 2020. And this is a reimagining of Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina, which is kind of an ambitious read from the classics. So if you want a retelling, maybe you want to check out Anna Kay, a love story. Every happy teenage girl is the same, while every unhappy teenage girl is miserable in her own special way. Meet Anna Kay. At 17, she's at the top of Manhattan and Greenwich society, even if she prefers the company of her horses and Newfoundland dogs. She has the perfect, if perfectly boring, boyfriend, Alexander W., and she has always made her Korean-American father proud, even if he can be a little controlling. Meanwhile, Anna's brother Stephen and his girlfriend Lolly are trying to weather a sexting scandal. Lolly's little sister Kimmy is struggling to recalibrate to normal life after an injury derails her ice dancing career. And Stephen's best friend Dustin is madly and one-sidedly in love with Kimmy. So there's a lot going on in this. As her friends struggle with the pitfalls of ordinary teenage life, Anna always seems to be able to sail gracefully above it all. That is, until the night she meets Alexia Count Vronsky at Grand Central, a notorious playboy who has bounced around boarding schools and who lives for his own pleasure. Alexia is everything Anna is not. But he's never been in love until he meets her, and maybe she hasn't either. As Alexia and Anna are pulled irresistibly together, she has to decide how much of her life she's willing to let go for the chance to be with him. And when a shocking revelation threatens to shatter their relationship, she's forced to question if she has ever known herself at all. So this was described as a brilliant reimagining of Anna Karenina and a novel about the dizzy, glorious, heart-stopping experience of first love and first heartbreak. So also in our YA collection. So I picked a lot from the YA
really
collection
cool.
this
I
week.
like that one. I've never read Anna Karenina, but that sounds good because it's updated. Well, we hope we helped you find something to read if you want to take a new take on an old classic. Or
I think this week's picks were kind of fun to choose. There was a lot more out there than I thought there was going to be, so that was really exciting. You can find our videos on our Kimberly Public Library Facebook page, our YouTube channel. Jill puts them on our website. We thank you for watching. We always like to hear from you. Like, comment, share, and until next time, bye.